Man, this is wild. I'm John Hayeck, and welcome to my movie thoughts. Overlord. So if you guys have seen marketing for this movie, it's basically the movie that everybody's being like, oh, Nazi zombies. And I know that the movie's been out for a few weeks now, so you guys have probably seen the movie by now, but I will keep this spoiler free. This movie, though, it isn't exactly about Nazi zombies. It's basically, if I could give you the description I would have given this movie to when being marketed, I would say this movie is about a team of American soldiers fighting World War II who are on a mission gone wrong. They need to blow up this church and make sure that they get out safely. And in the meantime, they find out some weird stuff that the Nazis are messing around with. Because it really is a story about these four guys who are on this mission. They team up with this one woman and her daughter who live in is it France? They live in France, yeah. So they're in France, but it's being occupied by Germany, obviously, because history. And they befriend this French woman and her son and everything. But it turns out that woman has a relationship to one of the main Nazi officers in the camp, so like they're kind of worried she might sell them out, and that commander is around the house a lot, so maybe they'll get found out. But also along the way we have just great character chemistry, really sharp writing, awesome action sequences. This movie's bloody, it's gory. It's one of those things that I saw and I was like, this is going to be a movie that, I don't know if everybody's gonna like love it upon first watch, but this movie will gain a cult following, and I will go to like a midnight screening of this movie at some point, because it is just so insanely action-packed and super fun, and I really think that a lot of people are gonna remember this being like a really, really entertaining bad robot time at the movie theater. And again, the character chemistry was great. I forget the name of the lead guy in it, but he was compelling as a lead. He was kind of the straight man. He wasn't really sure what was going on. He needed a lot of stuff explained to him. He was there to make sure the mission was followed out and everything. He cared a lot for the woman that was helping them, and he wanted to make sure that she and her son were protected as well. You've got Wyatt Russell's character, who's kind of like the commander in charge, who's only following the rules and wants to make sure that no detours are taken, and everything that happens is by his word and everything. You've got two characters supporting them who aren't necessarily as compelling, but character chemistry amongst the four of them works super well. The woman in the movie who, again, is kind of helping them out, she was great. The commanding Nazi officer, I mean, here's the thing, and a lot of times in movies people will be like, oh, like, the villain wasn't all that flashed out. You can say that about this movie, but, like, the villain was a Nazi, so obviously we know to root against him. So it's like, alright, we understand who he is, we understand he's literally the epitome of evil. And then you get to a point in the movie where you're like, yeah, he is just evil manifest, like Red Skull evil type. It just literally, you can see it on his face at a point in the movie. The guy is just bad news. Whenever he walks into a room, you can tell this guy is the one who is going to kill anyone in his path to get what he wants and make sure that information stays contained and stuff. And seeing the team that you learn to love so much fight against this dude was really compelling. The action sequence again between them were super great, very intense, very bloody. There were a lot of twists in the movie too, stuff that obviously I won't give away, but stuff that I didn't see coming that I thought was super compelling, and stuff that I thought was smart. Like, characters made decisions in the movie that I would have made also. And a lot of times in like thriller-ish movies or horror-ish movies, you have things happen where you're like, why is the character running in the direction where they know that like more Nazis are hiding and everything? These characters do not do things like that. They feel really, really smart, and they feel like they are sticking to the plan and only diverging from it enough to know when they can get out of things still alive. I feel like the characters were smart in this movie, and I really commend them for that. The actors were all great. They had great interplay with one another. The villain was really good. I feel like he was the absolute embodiment of evil as it could be manifested. The action sequence was really good. It was super bloody. It was super gory. This is a super fun time at the theater, guys. I wish this movie came out before Halloween, because it would have been like my go-to Halloween movie 2018. It would have been that movie for me. But since it didn't, I just have now to enjoy it, and I have you guys to recommend to go see, because this movie did not make nearly as much money as it should have. So go and see it while it's still in theaters. But guys, those are just my thoughts on Overlord. Be sure to let me know all of yours in the comment section down below. You guys can also go over to mymoviethoughts.com, follow me on Twitter at John Hayeck, and subscribe to this YouTube channel for tons of more posts. Links to all three of those are in the description down below. You guys can also like this video, comment on it, share with some friends. I am John Hayeck, so thank you guys so much for watching.